Hi there. In this session,
Today we're going to have a
how
look
you
at
go about
creating your own
what's called a
document
quick
template.
part. Now, a
So,
quick part
one of the
in
first things
Microsoft
we're going to
Word
do is we're going to
is
create a
something that
new
you can create
blank document.
and
So you can either go
save
File, New,
that allows you
or
to
you can
be
click
able to
on the new
insert
icon.
this
Whichever
thing
way you want. When you go to
really
the
quickly
new
as
window,
part
it
of your
asks you to
document.
create a new
Now, this
blank
quick
document.
part can be
So we're going to create a new
anything
blank document to start
or
with.
any element that
And on our new
contains
blank
text,
document, what we're
whether
going to
it
do
be
is we're going
a
to
table
create our own company
or
letterhead.
some text.
Now
It
this
could
could be
picture
for your
that you scan.
organisation, or it could be your
absolutely
personal
anything.
letterhead.
Rather than you
We're
having
going to put it in the header and
either
the footer
type
though.
it up
So if we
again
go to the
and again
Insert tab,
or copy and
and then
paste
go
it
across
over
and click
again.
onto Header,
Once you save this
we're just going to choose a blank
as a
one.
quick part, it can be inserted.
Now we'll just click there and just
either
press
a
the
couple
Delete key
clicks
to
or
get
by
rid of
pressing
what's
a
in
few
there.
keys.
So we're going
what I'll
to
do
choose a
is I'll
fancy
go to
font
a
and
document
a
where I've
large
created
font just to make it
just a
really
few
nice. And I
paragraphs
really
of
like
text.
one
I've got a
called
sentence,
Papyrus.
a quick
So I'll
brown
click on that
font
one.
dumped over the lazy dot.
And I choose a relatively
Song
big
Mary Had
size
the
there.
last 24.
And then I have a table
And
and make it centered.
And these three
And in there we can type in
are things that we're going to be inserting
company
on a
letterhead.
regular basis. So rather than having to retype
One thing that you can do
we're
to
going
make
to
it
save
look really snazzy is you can choose to have a
first
bottom
thing you do is you type it
border in there.
Then
There's your
you
header.
click and drag to select the text.
So to go down to the footer, we go to
then
the
go to
Design
the
tab
Insert
that's on the
tab,
header and footer tool,
and you click onto
and then click on
the quick
Go
part
to Footer.
icon. Now, the
And
tip
we
says
pretty much do the
that it
same
allows
thing.
you to
We choose
insert
the same
reusable
font just to make it
pieces of
consistent
content.
and
click on
make
Quick
it centered.
Parts,
And choose
the
a
last
top
step is we go
border.
down and we save selection to the
And
quick
then you can
part
put
gallery.
in your address details. So you can have
Now this window
address,
asks you to give it a name. So we're going to leave
suburb,
it as the quick brown fox.
state, postcode details.
To it.
And on the
It's
next one
saving
you
it
can have your
into the quick
telephone.
parts gallery, but if I click onto
your
the drop
fax
down
number.
arrow, you'll see that you've got all of these other galleries that you can create things, auto text entries.
Once you're done, you can go to the
bibliographies,
Design
cover
tab
pages,
and click on
equations,
Close,
footers,
your
headers,
and there it
page
is there.
numbers, and so on.
So all we did is we went into the header,
It's going to be
and we
general,
typed in whatever we
and you
wanted.
we
went down to the footer,
if you wanted
and we
to.
typed in whatever we wanted.
It's saving it in the building
The only
blocks
other thing
library,
we can do is we can
and it's
insert
going to insert the
date.
content.
Now these are great
So that's exactly
in the
what we
fact that you can insert this
we click
automatic
on
date,
OK.
and then today it will give you today's date.
done. But as soon as we open this document,
So if I
create a
scroll
new
down
one
to the end of
for
my
tomorrow,
document,
just
it will
press
be
the enter
tomorrow's
key
date
2
and the
times.
next date and so
I
on.
want to
Don't need to worry about
insert
always having
that
to
quick part.
update the date.
So all I have to
So
do
we go to
now
the
is
Insert
click on
tab,
Insert,
we click on
and then
Date and Time,
Quick Parts.
you choose whichever
And there
date
it is
format
there.
you want,
It's
and you make sure that there's a
saved
tick in the
what
box where
I've
it says
selected.
Update
And all I
Automatically.
need to do now is
Click on OK, and you're
there
done.
it is there. How cool
There's
is
our
that?
company letterhead.
So we'll do
Now
that
all we
again,
need
but
to
we'll
do now
this
is we need
with
to
the
save
table.
it as a
So
template.
all
and
we need
save
to
it
do
into a
is
specific
set up
folder.
the table
So
exactly
to
the
do
way
those
you
last
want
few
it to
steps,
look.
we go
Now
to the
this
File
is a
tab,
table that's got
and we click
5
on
rows in it
Save
and
As.
5 columns in it. And I've
Now you
gone
need to
and
do a
I've
few
added
things here. You need
the
to firstly
first 3
save
months of
it
the year
as
plus total
whatever you
row,
want to call it.
and
We'll
I've
call
added
this one
for week 1
Company
to week 4.
Letterhead.
Now, pretend that this is a table
Then
that you're using
you need to
on
specify
a regular basis, and
what
rather than
type
having
of
to
file you want to call
recreate
it,
it every time,
or you want to save
you
it
want
as. We want to save it as
So
a
we click on
document
Table to
template
select.
instead of it being a Word
We
document.
go
So if we click on the
Insert,
drop down arrow,
Quick Parts,
save it as a
Save
Word
Selection
template.
Whoopsie.
Right,
Save
there's one
selection
last thing you need to do.
to
We
the
need to
quick part
specify
gallery,
that it's to go into
and we call it
a special
Table.
templates folder. Now that should
Click on
appear
OK.
over on the
And
left hand
done.
side of up the top in your file
Now to
or
insert
folders
that table,
organization.
we can go again.
So we click on
Insert,
templates,
Quick
and you
Parts,
should
and
automatically
there
see
we can click on
the
Table.
file path up the top.
Now if you
same
decide that you
roving
don't want
Microsoft
to always
templates,
use the
and
Insert
you should
tab
see some of
and
the
click on
existing
Quick Parts,
template
you
folders.
can actually insert that quick
So
part
we're going to say
by using
save.
some keystrokes. Now all I'm doing is typing
And then we're
in
going
the
to
first
close
3 letters
this
of what I
document.
call
So
it,
file
and then I'm pressing
and close.
F3 function key,
Close that one as well.
and there it is there. And that was the F3 function key.
So
If you
now
have a look
you
at the
ask,
top of your
how do you
of your
create a
keyboard,
document
you'll see that you've got
based
Escape
on
key,
that template?
and then F1
Well, we
to
go
go
File
F12.
New again.
So that was the
Now,
first 3
before,
letters of
when
what
we
I
went
called
File
it.
New,
We
table,
created a new document based
F3.
on the blank document.
Well, this
So you
time,
can now create
we want
as
to
many
create a new
quick
document
parts as you
based
like.
on your
They will
company
always
letterhead.
be stored in
Because it's one that
alphabetical
you
order,
created, it's now
and they'll
stored
stay there
in the
until
My
you
Template
delete them.
section. So when you click on
So,
My Templates,
happy building
hey,
quick parts, you
there
can
it
create
is.
as many as you
You
like,
click on that
and
and
they're
you
all
say
there to
OK.
create life easier for you
And there
and
is
less typing.
your new blank
Hope you've
company
enjoyed having a look
letterhead.
at how you can create quick
It's
parts and have a
document
great
4,
day.
so it's not the original company letterhead. You can now go ahead, type up whatever you want to type up, save it and call it whatever you want to save it, and you can do this as many times as you like. I hope you've enjoyed learning about how to create your own document template, and there'll be more to come. Bye.